If you're looking for a last minute gift this holiday season, why not go the DIY route? Hi everyone, it's Lisa from the Better Life blog team, and we're back with another beautiful Cricut craft, and this time it's a hot cocoa shadow box. What I love most about putting together shadow boxes is that the supply list is very minimal. Just gather some cardstock, your hot glue gun, your weeding tools, some pipe cleaners, and of course your Cricut. And if you agree with this one, then be sure to like this video, but there is nothing more satisfying than pressing that flashing C. And don't forget that if you're a VIP Crafters Club member from the Better Life blog, then you get unlimited access to this SVG plus hundreds of our other original SVG files. And we've got this one right here, and you pretty much let Cricut do its thing. Listen to the sound of it go. How absolutely brilliant, isn't it? Once all of my layers are cut out, I like to review each layer just to make sure that everything is looking good, while using my weeding tool just to go through any intricate details. This step is not absolutely necessary because your Cricut will be doing the majority of the work, but it's something that I like to do just to be extra sure. Once all of the details are complete, I like to put my layers in order. Then I go in with my pipe cleaners and my hot glue gun. And why the pipe cleaners? Well, I'm so glad that you asked. The beauty behind our shadow boxes is that it has a 3D-like feature to them, and adding pipe cleaners along the edges between each layer really gives it that lifted look. And again, to facilitate putting all of this together, in each of our folders we include a PNG file. Keep this image open on your computer so that you can refer to it and know exactly which order the layers go in. So when you look at them from left to right, that's top to bottom, and right to left is bottom to top. And when you assemble this, you are going from the bottom up. Now for this particular project, don't put pipe cleaners in between the white and the red cardstock. This will ensure that the candy cane looks flush between the red piece and the white piece. Also, depending on how you set up your shadow box, you can put a light around the edges of the frame, or a solid square light that'll act as the back of the frame. If you go for the solid option, then you can leave out the last solid piece of the layers. It would be the very bottom layer, you can just omit that. This way the light shines right through all the intricate details. Don't forget that we have tons of shadow box projects on our website. Again, that's betterlifeblog.com. We also have a lot of blog posts that are tutorials on how to put together these shadow boxes. So if you like having the step-by-step instructions written out, you can definitely refer to those. We'll link everything for you just below. And this shadow box has really cute details like these gingerbread cookies. You can go in and add those last. And here it is, our hot cocoa shadow box. I love how it turned out. Comment below if you've ever made a shadow box before. Happy crafting!